Hello and welcome back to United About Football. I'm Abs.
And I'm Thomas. Abs, feel like this has been a long time coming, Salam.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks, to be honest with you.
Yes.
You know, obviously, thanks to you guys and your support, we've been very busy. We've been very caught up with the A-League specifically. Bit of NPL. There's a bit more NPL to come. We'll get you guys stay tuned for that one. But yeah, you know, yesterday we were at MacArthur. I was in Newcastle over the weekend. Thomas, I told you, university could have waited. But
Unfortunately, can't Salam.
the higher ups thought otherwise. So hopefully that 50% assessment went well for you.
Hopefully it has. Might get released late gen, Salam. If I'm not here late gen, you know why.
Then we're going to have to look for a new co-host. Might look for a Sydney FC fan, to be honest.
I've been told I'm irreplaceable, Salam.
Who told you that?
The thing is, you know what's not irreplaceable? Your position on the Lightweight Athletic Club Premier League Fantasy Team of the Week, baby. Salam, from first in game week 20 to, I think, 19th or 9th? Ninth in game week 21, Salam. What's happened there, brother?
I've been so dedicated to our fans. I've been going out to games. I've been missing the deadlines for the transfers. And you know what? I will choose putting our fans and being at those games and working, you know, with the clubs over FPL any day. And you know what?
What'd you study in uni?
You know what? Accounting.
I think it needs to be political science. You would make a great politician.
I'll tell you this now as well. I would want the people to win. I would want the fans to win the FPL. And I myself, the great FPL player that I am, need to step aside for this season. And you know what? I'm still going to try my hardest, but at the same time, I'm going to keep you, the people, in mind when I'm doing my FPL.
What I'm saying is if he creeps anywhere near that top 3, game week 36, his phone's getting dunked in water and it's just going to stay that way. Speaking of those top 3, those fans that you call them, Salam, those top 3 people that deserve the prizes, take me through 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to trust you with those crow pronunciations.
Well, we've only got abbreviations here. In first place, Marco B.
Budicic.
Marco
Budicic.
Number 2, MacArthur FC Bulls' very own Christian Popovic. And in third place, King Tom's very much own Tomislav Gacic. I say that because every time I've seen him, it's been at King Tom, and I feel like he's got a bedroom in there somewhere. So shout out to you, Thomas.
Shout out to also the Corner Post, Salam, as well, and obviously Lightweight Athletic Club. Use code UBF15, 15% off your purchases, Salam.
Proud of you. You got that right this week.
Thank you. I had to look at the screen and make sure I was focusing. Also, Julie gave me a call, Salam, before the show.
Yeah.
And she wanted me to give you guys some good news.
Tell us.
Store's opening very soon. Very soon at Stocklands Weatherall Park. They've got their own shop front, guys. So UBF will be in and around that, Abs. And we'll be looking forward to that premiere day. And UBF will be, some would say, we'll keep it on the hush-hush, hosting that event. So should be exciting times.
Keen for it. I feel like by the end of this month, I may need to clone me and I may need to clone you because
who would cost more out of curiosity?
Probably me, mate. There's a lot of.
Is that because of the size there?
Yeah,
okay.
And it's more expensive as well. Okay. If you feel this shirt, it's a bit more, you know.
It is Arsenal. It comes with a lot of baggage.
Yeah, and like whatever that rubbish team you're wearing anyway.
It's Andre Kamari.
I couldn't care if it was my own father.
Zayd will be disappointed.
Yep. Anyway, on to the A-League for this week, man. Sydney FC 2, Newcastle Jets 2. I was live at that game. I will say it, though. It hurt watching that game a little bit. You know, Newcastle Jets, thank you again.
I think we should thank them as well.
The hospitality was absolutely amazing. I walked in with a box of Krispy Kremes on the Friday with the boys.
Original glazed? Or?
Yeah. Original glazed. The boys up there enjoyed it. While I was up there as well, I was on the Newcastle Jets radio.
How was that?
It was actually pretty good. You had to listen to it a little bit. Bit of fun on there. Tried to explain the side. I was actually right, to be honest with you. I did say that Eli Adams will trouble Jordan Courtney Perkins.
That was the case.
And he was subbed off in the 46th minute.
Did you find anything after with Ufuk in the presser about that? Or?
Yeah, it was just tactical. He just wasn't happy with his performance. Okay. And, you know, look, credit to Newcastle. I'll say that they came in with a different mindset that game. They didn't play their natural counter-attacking game. They came in, they held the ball. Eli Adams is a freaking superstar.
But you know what as well? People will call it unfortunate first own goal by Gerd, I believe. That wasn't unfortunate, brother. The cross that I think was Aquilina, or the cross that he put in, that's the most dangerous. Ask any defender. That's suicide ball.
Yeah.
If you touch it, it's either going to go off the post, in the net, or on the corner.
It's in the sweet spot.
Yeah,
It's
brother,
the
correct.
keeper can't really come out
touch it.
for it. The defender touches it, like you said, it's probably in the back of the net.
Correct.
But again, credit to them. But I think that game also showed their experience in that team because obviously you're up 2-0. You need to come back. You need to
Credit to
sit
a
back.
C though as well, Salam. It's experience. I agree, but brother, we're talking about Lolly. That brother just pulls out a strike where he wants to. Caceres comes up clutch as he always does. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
Yes.
look, it's the troubles for FC for me. I think we're really lacking the 6. As much as I don't think he's the best player in the league in that position, we're missing Braddon a little bit. I know people might come out.
What about
with
Holman? I
this.
think Holman's done a job.
Holman isn't necessarily an out and out 6. He's probably the most defensive
So you
midfielder.
still think
we've
he's
got.
very progressive?
I think he's bro. He's
progressive 6.
all of our midfielders. If you look at defensive ability, he's probably the
Is
most
he a Rice?
defensive of lot.
Is he a Rice?
No,
minus the
he's
physical
more of a
stuff.
Xhaka.
Okay.
He's more of a, you can play him in the 6, but
Mm-hmm.
obviously there's deficiencies there.
Mm.
Now, we had JCP at left back, Gerd and Matthews because Popovic was out with a niggling injury, and then Ryan Grant at right back. Now, that backline's good.
Yeah.
Now, Gerd, obviously people have their opinions on him, and, you know, I think he's coming back from injuries.
It'll take some time.
It's going to take some time.
course.
But for me, it's the 6, bro. You cannot play 8 players up the field
Hmm.
and not have a proper defensive, ball-winning, you know, protect your back four.
Did Segacic play?
Yes, he did, yeah.
Is that Costa's absence? How many weeks is he out for?
I don't know. I think it's about 4 to 6 weeks.
So you honestly think there's nothing got to do with that top line?
Bro, we can score goals. We've scored as much as we can see. That's our biggest problem. Now, the 2 games where we've won convincingly, I believe, have been due to red cards.
Yeah.
Now, I think we play Perth tomorrow. We need a 5-6-0 win.
Yeah.
Like, Sydney FC are a team that we're called for. We all know that. We're a team that will win 5-6-0 and just go on a run for 7-8 games.
Like last year.
Like, and we've done it in previous seasons before.
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't put my finger on it. Lolly's killing it. We saw him cut inside, shoot. It's a
Fantastic
standard Lolly goal. Klimala obviously takes his chances. Now, our left wing is pretty much open. Sega can do a good job there.
Yeah.
But other than him, who else do we have?
Now,
Unless you play Caceres on the left, which I don't think Wolfie wants to, you're kind of now short for numbers a little bit. So I think we look into the January market. I think we need to dip in, possibly get a 6. And Wolfie did mention that in the presser that they are looking at options.
like man, your kitty is deep.
It is. That's what happens when you got money as a club.
Okay, there we go. Moving on to a club that would love a few January transfer windows, potentially at centre back. Salam.
Yeah.
2-2. Wanderers versus Melbourne Victory. One defensive mislap. Let us back in.
Yeah.
I would personally say I really love the way we fought back, Salam.
Yeah.
Milo showed his quality.
Yeah.
Brilliant goal. But besides that, bro,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, wasteful. Very wasteful.
Well, you had it in the bag, bro. You were up 2-1.
Excuse the word. Jules will bleep this out, but fuck that, brother. Sapsford, first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
About on the edge of the 6-yarder.
Yeah.
Hits it over. The other one hits the post. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's more than
That's
that.
4-2 against Melbourne Victory, who are third.
I get it.
Come on.
But it's also, like I said, it's that grit that you've got the lead. You had, I think, 2, maybe 3 minutes left to go before stoppage time.
Yeah.
You need to hold on to these games. Now,
Yeah, but brother, I'm sorry, but okay, look at us. Left back, Jack Clisby. Sorry, what about Jack Clisby? He hasn't moved from
you
there.
get what you get. Yeah, I know.
you get what you get.
Yeah.
Panther, I think he's played more positions than...
Lana.
Yep, than something I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
Brillante
Yeah.
started as a 6, went to centre back. By the full time we saw that brother look like he had 0 legs.
Feel bad for him, but yeah.
Yeah. Needs to shave the beard. And then we've got Jesse Cameron coming on 2 minutes. Gives 2 free kicks away in the space of 30 seconds.
Yeah.
There's no centre back. No, brother, there's no centre back.
Yeah, they're all injured or suspended.
Whose fault's that? The club. Yeah, the club.
What would you do?
If we don't sign a centre back in the January transfer window, something's going on.
Because Jong's injured.
Jong's gone.
Bonatig's fit.
Bonnet. I'm gonna say.
Just be careful. He is young. Like at the end of the day,
Alex.
I'm
just relying. If you're relying on Alex as your best centre back in the club, there's an issue.
No, well, that's
Salam.
you got to give him
Salam.
time, dude. You got to give the bloke time. Like you've got all jokes aside.
Okay, but how much time you want to give him? We gave him time last year. We gave him a whole season last year.
Last season's a write-off for you lot. Bro, you're telling me after that whole period with Mark Rudan that
brother, but you had Marcelo, you had Mertzler. At that time, one of the best defensive duos, 2 centre backs in the league.
And the Monty got thrown in.
One sec. Mertzler leaves. He had a whole year to work with Marcelo. 37 weeks, game time, 90 minutes every time, every week guaranteed. You're telling me that's accounted for what? Brother, he's been found out this year 3 or 4 times.
I know, but you've also got to look at the external surroundings around him. Yeah, I get it. He probably should have learned a bit more off Marcelo, but at the same time, some people, when you throw them in the deep end, some people swim, some people sink. Yeah. But at the same time, when he got thrown in, you got to remember that whole RBB thing happened at the time. Mark Rudan basically threw the toys out of the Prem by the end of it. The club in itself felt like we were there towards the end of the season. You felt the environment. So I don't blame him. People need to recover from that. And now, Jong's injured.
Pelicanos suspended. But he's not a 6 either. Salam, he's a midfielder. He's a natural.
Pelicanos.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. He's not a centre back.
Well, you need a centre back. But I wouldn't put the blame. I wouldn't go scapegoating Bonitic is what I'm saying.
I'm not. You get 3 options. January transfer window. Go.
No,
three positions.
You need a centre back.
No. Well, you need 2. I will sign 2 centre backs tomorrow. We need 2 centre backs tomorrow. Give me 1 academy graduate and 1 established player.
I think you needed a proper fucking legs 8 because you've lost Sekulina.
Correct, yep.
Okay,
and 2 centre backs. Attack, we don't need to touch.
Maybe a left back.
Yeah. Anywhere in that back line.
You don't think Cameron could do a job at centre back?
Jesse Cameron? No, brother.
He's got size on him.
Jesse Cameron, he gave 2 fouls away in 30 seconds.
I know, but still.
2 fouls away in 30 seconds.
I don't know.
Can we move on from my club?
But look, credit to, we didn't record last week, but I just wanted to say credit to Brilliante last week.
Oh, he did well last week. He's not a centre back though.
He's not a centre back, but he got the red card. He got thrown into centre back. He's a proper leader, bro. And I think, yes, his footballing ability might get questioned sometimes by the fans, but you can't discredit the fact that he's a proper leader. And I think you need another 1 or 2 of him because
I think what hurts us as a club is behind you. That's where he established himself.
Yeah.
And at Melbourne Victory, he established himself. With us, he's been to 2 of our biggest rivals, Salam. And then he's come to us at the ripe old age of what?
Yeah, but you guys still treat Ninko like...
Ninko's a different story.
I know, but still.
Ninko's
career was built at FC.
Of course.
He came into the Wanderers and done a great thing. You can't say that for him. And I know Brilliante's nowhere near Ninko, but you can't turn around and say that for Brilliante and not say it for... say that for Ninko and not say it for Brilliante. Like, it's pretty much...
If you perform, we forget about the past.
Okay, well, that's maybe where the problem with a lot of Wanderers fans is they're very reactionary. And believe me, I'm an Arsenal fan. I know reactionary fans when I see them. And I think maybe you guys are a bit too reactionary to the point where you don't give people time, you don't give people the space that they need. Like, for example, Entonson. That's what I was going to get on. Now, yes, you can probably sit there and say that he's not the best, number 9 you've got, but he scores goals. But people still...
How much is that, brother?
Oh, he's on a lot of money. But I think he's gone at the end of the season. But still, he does the job that a lot of others don't. And look, I'm his biggest critic. And Joe K...
Oh, no, I'm his biggest critic.
You probably are more than me. We give Joe K a lot of shit for it. But he scores the goals. You know, Milo, people complain about as well. They love him, but they complain about his attitude here or there. He scores the goals. Now, Brilliante does the job. Now, I know you need players that do more than just the job, but you got to remember where you are.
How'd you think of Matas?
Juan? Yeah. I think he's improving. The more game time he's actually getting, he's looking.
He starts next week for me.
I got to give what's his name? No, the assistant coach that day. I don't know whether it was him.
Nathaniel.
Probably Nathaniel. I don't know was it him or whether it was Alan.
Amarante, whatever his last name is. Yeah.
They played a 4-2-2.
Yeah.
With Kraev on the left, Juan on the right, and then Antonsen and Sapsford up front.
Yeah.
I like the look of it.
I didn't mind it.
Because it actually felt like you guys were kind of doing something on the ball rather than just yanking it along to Milo.
That was before victory because obviously Hammond played instead of Kraev.
It was the game against MacArthur.
Yeah.
Now, the game against Melbourne Victory, again, it's 2 points lost.
Absolutely.
And that's the salary.
Considering the game, how it panned out. 2 points lost from MacArthur. Well, Salam. Sorry, 3 points lost from MacArthur.
3 points, yeah.
Crazy game. It was good. It was even. 45th minute.
Yeah.
MacArthur had the ball.
Yeah.
Smashed him. Came out of the blocks, the better team.
Yeah.
Deserved the lead. And then a crazy 5 minutes happened after that.
Yeah.
I still personally think we're at the game. I think MacArthur's head dropped. I think they got a bit complacent, maybe, and then they let the penalty happen. From the penalty happen, that was one of the biggest momentum changes I've ever seen. MacArthur untouchable.
Oh, Adelaide.
But MacArthur untouchable.
No, I know.
They ran through. That was a steam train, brother.
Yeah.
Ran through him.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the impact of Luka Jovanovic when he came on, bro.
Right. As a 19-year-old.
Crazy,
Europe awaits Luka, I reckon.
Him and Archie.
Can I say something?
Of course.
I've realised this. We've had Dylan Perez on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think UBF's genuinely become like his secret little fan club. I can't lie. We were sitting there. This isn't the first game, by the way, even against the Wanderers.
Yeah.
Anytime that brother gets the ball, he does something. We're just like, come on, like
Yeah, go Dylan. Yeah.
like credit to him, but
Yeah.
he was relentless, up and down and up and
Top
down.
bloke as well. So came and celebrated with us and shook our hand and had a chat with him after.
I know a few Wanderers fans that had a bit of an issue with remember his goal against Wanderers, and we were like, oh my god, we were like celebrating. But it goes to show, man, there's a lot of good characters in that team.
Absolutely.
Hey,
you want to know Adelaide's nickname is? The People's Club.
is it?
It's true. Go on Instagram.
Is it actually? I'll look it up later. But
People's
no,
Club, yeah, so
it's fair. But
But you think about it, like actually,
how is it that the one game they've lost is against you lot?
we are such a unique club. We really are. Just Western Sydney is just such a unique area. It really represents us well.
Just into context, they have won every other game or drawn. I think they've drawn 2, maybe 3 games. They're 2 points behind Auckland now. The one game they've lost has been against your shambolic team.
I'll move on from there, Salah.
Like it's
Segment 2, I'm reading here. Is that correct?
yes. It
Okay.
is.
Sydney FC 1, Melbourne City 1. Brother, big 5 points you got this year, man. Fucking yes. Up the FC. Still making the grand final, Salam, or
Never say never.
never say never?
We had a shambolic start to the season. All right,
So
give
you
me my 2 minutes. Not even. Give me my 60 seconds here.
35 seconds.
3 points, 2 points dropped that game. I will say that without a doubt. I think that we actually played well for once. I saw us actually play attacking football, and
Is that because of Connors?
he started off for the first time, and she played 90 minutes.
She
Bro,
looked top.
every time she gets the ball, she troubles someone. And again, I'm not here to call players out, but I don't think Princess Ibeen is a left winger. I think if you play Shea on the left, you play Princess down the middle until Kaya Simon is back.
Yep.
I think that's your best front three with Indiana on the right. Now, Kaylee Talon Hanukkah again came on, caused trouble.
Yeah.
I don't understand where Ante's going with this, and I'm going to say this now because I've interviewed him about 6 times this season, and I'm not going to say it to his face. He does not care about this team anymore.
We'll blur that out.
You showed me a picture yesterday. What was he
Blur
doing?
that out. Was it Sydney United?
He was at Sydney United.
But-
His
oh,
head
but-
is
but-
with Sydney United, bro. His head, he's excited to get back to men's football. He'll tell you himself, the way he plays is suited to men's football. I could go on around all day about it. I'm not. But credit to Lucy Johnson, banger of a goal.
Absolute smashing goal.
I was lucky enough to be on that side.
First time as well. First time, yeah.
And Shea Connor's assist for that
Of course.
one too.
Brilliant ball, boy. That's a very underrated ball.
She stood up that many plays. that
Yeah.
game.
No, crack on.
Like, I'll say that. I don't understand why Mackenzie Hawkesby is on the bench.
Talk to me about Franco. Not John Franco.
Talia.
Yeah.
Unlucky, bro.
Is it just one of those moments? Just the
Yeah, it's unlucky.
explosion?
Look, she's been good.
Been top.
She's still young. I think she's 19, I believe.
Yeah. Hopefully, this doesn't kill her confidence. That's the only thing.
Look,
That's the only
it's
thing.
hard to walk away from that game, Tom,
course.
and know that your mistake kind of led to that goal that went in the other way. But look, it's a 1 week at a time. We play, I believe, I think we're away this week. I forgot who it was, but it's week by week. I can't. I'm at this point. I'm just like
Losing hope, Salam.
on new coach.
I'm available.
You want to take him? You might actually do a good job with him.
I'm okay.
It's just his heart's not with it. It's even you watched the interview that I've done with him
Yeah, but
after victory. He's not with it anymore. And then I say this here because like we've won 2 trophies in a row. How do you go? This isn't Manchester City where you've won 4 in a row. You've neared 90 points every season, and then all of a sudden you're not hungry anymore.
Okay.
Anyway, onto your team. 4-4.
What a game. First of all, small friend of the podcast. Congratulations to the new interim coach, Jeff Abrahams. Jeff's a friend of mine. Work with him. Wanderers. Congratulations to Jeff. I'm sure he'll do a cracking job. Obviously, sad to see Robbie leave after really successful year last year for our club. Shame how it's gone. I believe he left for personal reasons. Not
Was
too
this today?
far today. Yeah, but Jeff took over. Robbie didn't make the trip to Melbourne. So yeah, Jeff's first game, 4-4, Salam.
Yeah.
Losing, then winning, and then losing, and then within 7 minutes we get it to 4-4. My club is really weird and unique, but I love him for it, Salam. It's weird. Weird. Like there's really no other way to set it.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I low-key think you've actually got a better team than us this year.
Well, statistically on the leaderboard we do.
No. All jokes aside, you've got a more stable front three. I think with Sophie, Kushla, and...
Yours is more talented.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Talia on the left, Sophie down the middle, and then Kushla on the right.
Yours is more talented.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to argue. Yours is more talented.
I think our midfield is low-key better. I'll say that.
Low-key. High-key.
I just think everywhere else you guys have actually... Bro, you have two centre-backs. We've got Nat Tobin on one leg.
Oh, brother, you're telling me the front three is better than the Wanderers?
You're telling me...
Sorry, better than FC?
Yes.
No way, cousin.
Yes.
No way, brother.
Yes.
Sorry, no way. Not having it.
Take Indiana out, okay? Take Indiana
Take Harding out.
Harding.
Take Harding
Bro,
out. Take Harding out.
You know the average age between Talia, Sophie Harding, and Kushla is like 21, 22.
I'm not talking about the ages.
Okay, but I'm saying in terms of potential, in terms of actual raw talent, and then Sienna Silvestre behind them. Bro, that woman's a walking highlight reel. Come on, bro. You guys have scored more goals than us. You guys are pretty sure you're in a better position on the table. All the differences between us and you guys is we could probably defend. Our defensive record's actually not that bad.
You're fucking last on the table.
Yeah, but go look at how many goals we've conceded.
You're last on the fucking table.
Many goals. Look it up now. Look it up now.
I
We've
know.
got a better defensive
You're
record.
last on the fucking table.
Yeah, I know. Because we can't score goals. We can't score.
Clearly, you take a draws.
Yeah, I know, but we can't score. You guys can score. You've scored. I think there's 2 games already this season where you've scored 4 goals.
Yeah, against Western, yeah.
Against Western and against Melbourne Victory.
Talk to me about Emily Gilnick. She's massive return, bro. She's cracker.
Yeah.
The influence she has on that Victory team is off drops, bro. Seriously.
No. She is, and she's come back to the Matildas this year as well. I will say this though, Alex Kidiak that game.
Chidiak, yeah.
That's the OG Alex that I remember.
That's Chidiak.
Like, oh my lord.
She can play, bro. There's a reason why she's a all-star, bro. The reason, bro.
Sophie Harding finally scored. Sophie, if you're watching this, congratulations. I still personally take a lot of offense to your hate towards Arsenal. But
I hope Newcastle beat him.
But guess what? I will see you on Thursday. And we will chat then.
Okay.
And then we'll leave it there.
I think we should.
We'll leave it there. I'm pretty sure Arsenal's on top of Chelsea now, aren't they?
I don't really care, to be honest.
so.
I've lost hope.
Mate. Yeah, because, just like the Wanderers, Chelsea are a team that...
So Arsenal won, Brighton
struggling.
won. Key moments for Arsenal, Salam. You talk to me through that game, because I've got a place where I want to start, but then I want to see if you could take me to that place first. Obviously in football terms, not in a different place. Talk me, Salam.
Where do you want me to start?
Am I going to start it? Sure. Who was the ref? Whoever the fuck it was. PGML, Premier League Referee Association. I have never seen a penalty given for a clash of heads. Never seen it.
Have you seen the slowdown?
Yeah,
have you seen the slowdown?
Yeah, it actually.
He got the ball.
Yeah, correct. I've never seen it given.
Yeah.
The fact that it took 0.03 seconds to literally skip VAR, yep, approved, and we're going. I don't get it. I would have been loved to hear a statement from the PGML. Got none. Because I think they're sick of Arteta complaining. I'll be honest. I've never really agreed with your Arsenal agenda or the red card thing. That one tipped the scales for me. Because I'm going, fuck, that's shit. Like, really, like, look at it. Joe Pedro, the Brazilian prick, is obviously diving too much at Copacabana Beach. I don't know what the fuck that beach is at Rio. Yeah, man. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm in your circle. I'm in your camp. I feel for you. Take me, Salam.
Not the first time, not the last time. You saw it yourself.
I saw it.
Saliba actually got the ball. Now, any other place on that pitch, that happens. What happens, Thomas?
You play on.
It's a drop ball.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
It's not even that, bro. Like,
It's not even that, bro. It's not even a drop ball.
Let's go away from the referees. What's Arteta doing? Why are you playing... He plays Jorginho against teams that he on transition. Every fucking time. Pardon my French. Every single time.
Maybe you see something.
What does he see?
I don't know. Fucking ask.
Declan Rice.
Ask Mikel.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It was Declan Rice, Mikel Merino, Jorginho in midfield, and Thomas Partey at right back.
Yeah, Ranieri up top. Yeah.
And Ranieri on the right wing. Now,
He did good.
amazing player. I'll get to him.
Yeah.
Thomas Partey inverts basically into midfielders, not overlapping Ranieri.
Yeah.
Why are we playing the 4 defensive midfielders we have all against Brighton? If you're not sitting to sit
Julio and Ciso.
No, bro. If he's not planning to sit back on his own defensive line, why are you playing that many? And then up front, Ranieri, superstar. Well, guess what? He's injured now. Have you seen our bench?
Yep.
It's 4 left backs.
Yeah. You sent me the photo.
And I'm going back to Liverpool fans here. If anyone turns around and says Arsenal should have done this, should have done that, I'm sorry, we're thin. Bro, Odegaard was being rested. Why was he resting Odegaard?
For tomorrow, big game, massive game.
Massive game.
Massive game.
I'm sure Odegaard would have played both games.
His second Gordon season loading, brother.
And Havertz is out sick as well. I'm done, bro.
Did that hurt you?
A little bit. He's been out for the last 2 games. But
Fuck, big flu. Big flu for Kai.
Mate, our good friend Nicholas might have come around this way with his
Jackson?
No, the one we were in Newcastle with the other day. He's got the influenza. I think he's passed it on to him.
Saw you coughing as well when I walked in.
Yeah, of course. But I'll say this: it's just becoming. I'm over it. I'm done with this season. I want to move on to the next one.
Ooh, he's conceded. Have you conceded?
No.
Is it done? Not conceded.
I'm mentally tired from it because
You're tired every day, brother.
bro. Arsenal fans just have to constantly. We just feel like we're jumping hurdle after hurdle after hurdle after hurdle after hurdle.
I'm in your camp with this label one. Completely agree.
The referee is one thing. The injuries are another thing. It's just like unfortunate decisions. Or like when you play a keeper, who was it? Last season, or a couple seasons ago, the Southampton keeper.
Ramsdale last year.
No. It was the year before. I forgot his name.
Goodovich, maybe.
Bro,
that was Sheffield United.
Never had a game like that in his life.
Yeah.
It was like Pickford. It's days like those where you should have scored 3 or 4 goals. And then the keeper just turns up. All you see is he's got 9 points on FPL.
How is that directly against your team?
It's the luck.
Okay.
It's the luck.
And?
Then he goes the next game and lets in a howler against the next team. Make it make sense. Forget that point. It's not even that, bro. It's just, I'm over it. I'm going to ramble. I could go on all day, but...
Would you like me to hit you with the cold sentence?
Hit me.
You're 5 points behind Liverpool.
That's fine. You know
2 games in hand, by the way.
They still have to play us.
2 games in.
They still have to play us. They still have to play City, I believe.
Everton.
And
Everton.
and they still got to play City again.
Yeah.
All it takes is we need to do our job.
Yep.
We need to go to Anfield. We
haven't
need
this
to
year.
win. Okay. No, to be fair with you, we've only lost one. Let's get one more game.
So you reckon it was the rotation that cost them?
I think he picked the wrong team. I've been saying it for the last 5 minutes. He's picked the wrong team to play Brighton. You're the coach against Brighton. How do you plan against Brighton?
I think for me against them,
You're managing Arsenal. What do you do?
yeah, you play one. For me, I'll be honest. You drop Georgie.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. You play Decky.
Yeah.
I personally did Timber play left.
Yeah.
Calafiori.
Timber played left. Partey played right.
Calafiori bench.
Or was it Calafiori? No, it was Calafiori.
Wait.
It was Calafiori on the left, I believe,
Yeah.
and it was Partey on the right.
Timber where?
Timber was playing.
Okay, so for me, I would go Timber Calafiori.
Yeah.
Timber can invert like he normally does.
Yeah.
Drop Georgie. Go Rice, Mikel, and Odegaard.
Even Miles Skelly. He's been absolutely killing it.
Against
He's
Brighton.
been killing it.
No, not against Brighton for me because I think Brighton have a really good Brighton have a really high ceiling. I think for me they come in top 8. I see it. I think Brighton, Fulham, any one of those. I think for me.
I think we're at a point now where, especially this season, you can't. And again, fate is fate. But the injuries that we've had this year have been to the players that we genuinely can't replace. You lose Odegaard, you don't have another Odegaard. You lose Saka, you don't have another Saka. We did technically for half a game, but now he's injured. It's just unfortunate, bro. You lose Saliba, who are you going to replace him with? Kiwior?
Talented.
Know what I mean? Like, even Gabriel, when we lost him for a few games, it is what it is. If Liverpool go on and win the league, good on them. Fair play, you've done what you needed.
Speaking of a team that was challenging Liverpool, Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. On one, brother.
Dead thing, bro.
Chelsea or Crystal Palace?
Both.
Careful. Very careful this one. Brother, beautiful goal by us, first of all. Have you seen the little compilation that I sent you? Little highlight reel.
Ignored all of them, yeah.
Sorry?
Keep going.
You saw them all? Appreciate that. Jadon Sancho, beautiful little dummy, sends up the ice cool Cole Palmer. Did you vote for him in the team of the year voting? Okay, fuck you. I voted for him. Made 6 accounts. Slots it through the legs of Mark Gahey to give Chelsea an early advantage. And then Crystal Palace decide to suddenly turn into fucking prime Barca because they wear the same colour kits. Okay, relax, guys. Fuck, they had some chances in the first half. They really did. They really did, man. And then we just decided to waste opportunities like we always do. Enzo decided to go back to his pre-marital status on Facebook and click "I'm married," and decided to perform an absolute howler.
Yeah, look, it is what it is with Chelsea. I said it. It's a youthful team. You're going to get games like this. You're going to get games where you belt teams, bro.
Brother, Fulham, draw. Bournemouth, why? And then fucking Crystal Palace.
I told you, it's like us against Everton and Fulham. You're going to get games, bro, where, like...
It'll be so interesting now to get fucking Stav Olin on now.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. We all would have been crying together at this point. Look, it is what it is with Chelsea. I think you're going to aim for top 4. Your competition this year, is Nottingham Forest. You and Forest are fighting for 3rd and 4th.
You know the funny thing?
What?
Spoiler alert. Skip to about minute 50 maybe. You're going to see some the Premier League team of the season. Salam. Nottingham Forest have more nominations than Arsenal. But we'll move on there.
To be fair with you,
anyway,
fair enough. But yeah, look, with Chelsea, you're gonna get games like this. I saw it a few seasons ago with us, where you will beat a team 5-6-0, and then walk into a team like Everton and walk away with a 1-1 draw.
So what's contributing to these goal scoring rows? What's contributing?
It's experience, bro.
You think it's experience?
It's experience. Knowing when to take your opportunities, knowing when to pull a trigger a certain way. Like for example, with Enzo, he's still young. People forget how young he is. He's going to look at a shot sometimes where he's outside the box and it's free. He's going to be like, oh, let me shoot. When in reality, he could have just played it through the time.
You reckon Felix has a bigger role? Because you weren't happy with his signing when he came over first. You said, what's the point of us signing?
Yeah, look, you got to know, right? Because I was hearing Nkunku was looking to leave in January.
I don't blame you.
So whoever ends up...
That's the thing, bro. When you sign for 5,682 players...
Look, Jackson's got that position on lock. Like, if I'm going to be completely honest, he's got that position locked down.
Fuck, he was waiting for this game as well, bro.
Because you got to look at... Bro, you've got wingers that are actual wingers. They're not, Cole Palmer on the right wing cutting in like a Phil Foden style. You've got Noni, who's just basically pace. And you go down the other side with Neto, and Sancho even, where they're all creative and they're kind of, can play into the striker. What's the point of playing another version of those, but a striker version in João Felix or Nkunku, when you can play Nicholas Jackson?
He's a different player, brother. Like Felix, different player.
You got players who can feed your striker. The one striker you've got in that club, aside from what's his name, the other guy that they don't play, Adebayo, whatever his name.
Yeah. Question to you.
Yeah.
Who's a better finisher, Jackson or Felix?
Ooh.
Because if you're talking about finishing as a striker, who's a better finisher?
Low-key?
Low-key Felix.
Low-key Jackson. No. All jokes aside, on their day, I think Jackson gets into better positions than Felix.
No, brother. Finishing.
Oh yeah.
Putting the ball in the back of the net. Who is it?
Oh, 9 times out of 10, yeah, it's Felix. 100%.
Why the fuck isn't he playing at 9?
Because again,
why isn't he playing at 9?
Because it doesn't. Again, it's a style of play. You've got a 10 in Cole Palmer.
He moves everywhere, brother.
Yeah, but
we'll find him.
You have a 10 that is so far up your striker's ass to the point where he's a second
Nah,
striker.
brother, you've seen Palmer come on the halfway line, brother. Come on.
No. With Cole Palmer, let's just say you're outside of the box. Like you're in the attacking third.
Yeah.
Why would you put Felix there? Because he's just going to sit in the same position. It's like when Kane and Foden used to play in the same team for England. You'd sit there and complain that Kane's dropping into Foden's position and Foden's sitting there. They're clashing with each other.
So what do we sign Felix for?
I don't know. You tell me you signed 2,800 different players.
What do you mean? What do you mean tell you?
Why did you sign half the player? Bro, Enzo has got a whole collection to pick from. He had to drop half your squad. Your squad's stacked. Literally. I think the only other thing you need is maybe another fucking fullback.
We need more? No, brother. We need to get rid.
You need another fullback.
Who?
Who's your backup to Kuka?
He's here.
No. Seriously. Who's your backup to James and Kukurea? Chilwell? Chilwell's been frozen out.
And Chilwell's fucking frozen.
Who else is there?
Gusto.
The
rest of shit.
That's it. You probably need another fullback. You got 6 centre backs. You've got 800 different midfielders.
Goalkeepers as well.
You've got 8 different goalkeepers.
And enough of my club because I'm fucking done. Before we move on, total hopes over.
For?
My club.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's completely.
But Arsenal's still here. Okay.
No, but we're in a similar boat, bro. It's just a matter of if one team can put a run together, whether it's you guys or whether it's us. It's pretty much Liverpool's to lose at this point.
Jean-Philippe Mateta, before we move on to Merseyside. Jean-Philippe Mateta, talk to me. How much would he be worth in this market, Salam?
40 mil.
Fucking does a job, man. Every time. He actually got a nomination, Salam, in our team of the year.
Can we talk about the Liverpool-Manchester United game before we go?
Can I give a moment?
Yeah.
Thanks. Manuel Ugarte, whatever your fucking first name is. I just chose Manuel. Sounds like Uruguayan then. Brother, that's PSG form. Yeah. Mainu, that's Wolves FA Cup final last year form. Fuck.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
United dominated Liverpool. Yeah. I think Liverpool fans, punditry, media, that guy's clips with 1 million followers on Instagram that I follow, a lot of them spoke this is a 7-0, 8-0, 9-0 that played into United's hands. I think Liverpool were complacent on and off the field. I would have loved to be at Anfield. I would have loved to hear, especially pre-game, what we were hearing. Is that Arne talking to you?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He told you to STF you.
To you?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Brother, I think they're playing to United's hands. And if Joshua Zirkzee didn't think about getting onto a plane back to Bologna, and if he played the ball on the fucking ground to Harry would have slotted that.
Maguire.
Yeah.
Did
you see the ball that Joshua gave?
Yeah. Even if he took it himself, bro.
No, brother, not the way he gave the ball. That was like you're leaving a runway on a fucking turbulence 100, and you're jetting it. Bang. Yeah. He shot it at him, bro.
Yeah, look,
the way it was bouncing. I can give him a trampoline.
Bro, again, I'm not going to justify, but it's also a player without confidence. A player that got built off the field too.
Ugarte, tick. Mainu, tick. Fernandez, tick. Diallo, tick. The rest, but the league's still fucking sliding at Anfield. Gakpo sat him down, put it on the roof.
Okay,
you can have your moment.
Now my 30 seconds now.
45 seconds.
What's the one thing I've said about Liverpool, their team, all season?
They're great.
They're great, but what's the one liability they've got? Midfield. All it's taken is a decent team that has played.
Don't say decent team, please. No. Come on, man.
A decent performing team. On the day, they performed well.
They smashed them.
Bro, Manchester United, individually, in terms of the players they have, are actually good players.
Stop. Okay. Stop.
Okay,
stop. One second.
No.
I'll give you 30 seconds after. Besides, who has a better midfield? You tell me. Are we going players or midfielders? Sorry, I'm a bit lost. Individual players, yeah?
Midfield, for example.
Midfield. Arsenal, better midfield than United?
Yes.
Okay. Chelsea, better midfield than United? Yep. I'll give it to you. Yep. No, there's nothing else.
Bruno, Mainu, Ugarte. Mainu, Ugarte.
Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer.
Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer. Palmer gets in there. I'll give you credit. Ugarte.
No, you there.
Ugarte.
You said one performance, please.
Would you? No.
No, please don't.
Ugarte on his day or Caicedo on his day?
He said one day, brother.
Okay.
He said one day.
Okay. Who would you take?
Caicedo.
If I offered you Ugarte tomorrow.
Nah, there we go.
If I offered you, you're smiling because you know it.
I'm gone.
No.
Are you serious?
If you took Ugarte tomorrow, would he not walk into the midfield?
You're silly.
Would Ugarte walk into that midfield?
Enzo, go on Facebook, unclick, and go back to single.
No.
He's in the
That's
team.
my question. Does Ugarte get into your team over Moises?
No.
He does.
I'll concede Mainu. Mainu's got a brilliant future. I love Mainu.
Mainu, Ugarte, Palmer. That's the combined midfield.
You are the biggest shit stirrer. Am I speaking to my friend? He's the biggest shit stirrer that I've ever met in my life. There's no way.
You've got a combined 11.
Stop,
and you've got to build a midfield from Chelsea and United.
Salam.
Palmer, Ugarte, Mainu.
No, you take the
Anyway,
piece.
back to my point. Back
to your point. You got no point.
Back to my point. Liverpool have a midfield that lacks a defensive midfielder that can actually control the game.
Gravenberg will stop.
Okay. Liverpool's style of play is constant pressure. They're constantly pressing you.
Now we're going.
They've got a right back who we saw again that can't defend.
No, he's on the plane to Madrid halfway.
Bro, he is 1 foot into Madrid.
Yeah, he's already there, bro.
I'm telling you. Liverpool, you've got to come in and actually play into their hands to beat them. They're one of those teams where you can't sit there.
No, it's Anfield, brother.
In terms of, no. Liverpool in general, the way they play, if you sit back, you're gone. You need to go in and just take the game to them. And that's what they done. They sat there and they picked them apart bit by bit, and they were unlucky not to get the win.
I think it was the left side, bro. I think United's left side killed Liverpool's right side, brother. Killed him.
But there's deficiency.
Salah's got a free roll this year.
Yeah.
Salah doesn't drop like he used to.
Yeah.
So Trent's been exposed a lot more.
Yeah.
It's been a shit week for Trent.
It has.
Personally, he's loving life. He's doing David Beckham route 2.0, brother. He's going to get his own special movie
See
on Netflix.
that photo with Bellingham?
Yeah, tops, brother. He's already there. Yeah. But it's just come in a shit week. Shit performance, rumours, exposed.
Yeah. I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this, and I think you'll agree with me on this. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
in life, you could walk in and act as the most confident person.
Yeah.
But until you're tested, and until people actually press you,
Oh, he's been tested before.
not him in general, as a team, that team, until you actually press, and when I say not tactically, not in football,
Yeah.
until you actually kind of poke holes at them, you won't know where their deficiencies are. That team with Liverpool, they've actually got a lot of deficiencies. In it.
Okay. Is this an off week for Liverpool? I believe it is.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
But at the same time, I don't expect them to go and lose the next 3-4 games.
No.
I think they're a beatable team. I think on paper, in terms of let's just say Chelsea's fit,
Yeah.
City's fit, Arsenal's fit, Liverpool's fit. I think 11-wise, if everyone's got a fit team.
Fuck, you make some claims.
No.
Oh, God.
I personally think a fit Arsenal, and you might agree with this, a fully fit Arsenal will get them. Personally.
I don't agree with that.
Why not?
I don't agree with that, to be honest.
Why not?
Their defense is better.
Their defense is better.
Yeah.
Like in terms of conceding goals. I think we're pretty much level with that.
You're par and par.
But they've also had a fit backline the whole season. They've also had a fit team most of this season.
Their attack's better.
Yeah, I agree. I'll give you that. Their attack is better. Our midfield's
So
better.
they've got 2 so far.
Take Van Dijk out of that. Their defense is shambles.
Take Saliba out of it.
We've got Gabriel.
Gabriel's a bigger threat at set pieces, attacking wise, than defending.
Shift Gabriel to the right. You could play Calafiore there. I trust Calafiore at centre back. I trust Timber at centre
I
back.
trust Kanate at centre back.
Yeah. But who else have they got? Gomez isn't a centre back anymore. They don't even
Gomez
trust him
is
at
CDM apparently.
Bro, Gomez is everything but a centre back nowadays.
Enough for Liverpool.
But-
Because you've asked, you make some ridiculous claims.
I like. Sorry, before we go, I do like the look of Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, I was going to get to that.
So like, I don't want to jump on that. You know, he's going to save United type boat.
Yeah, because you love Ten Hag a bit too much for my liking.
I was the opposite of Ten Hag, and I remember very early on in the podcast, we flipped.
Yeah.
I was very much, who is he? He's not
Yeah.
really that big, and by the end of it, I'm like, they didn't give you enough time.
Yeah.
Ruben, I see what he's trying to do, and if you saw that interview with Lisandro Martinez after, I don't know if you watched it.
Oh, it does my head in.
I could tell what he sounds like in training. He's like a little Pep, where they asked him, "Oh, what made you come in with this performance today?" He's like, "Oh, it's all in the mind." And then they're like, "Oh, what?"
He did the Rashford during the interview.
Yeah, he literally he did. It's all in the mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Ruben's got you guys on some. He's doing that Arteta light bulb thing where
How long did that last for, Salam?
longer than whatever
It's
your success.
okay. Thank you. It's a big draw for United, bro. Fucking massive. That's a result that could kickstart a season, Salam. I'm saying season is in getting out of the relegation zone, but massive, bro, massive. I want to take it to a player before we move on
Yeah.
to the Premier League team of the season, which I'm excited for, Salam. Ahmed Diallo come up clutch against City, come up clutch against Liverpool last time.
Yeah.
What's happening, brother? I like him. I love him. I do. I'll be honest. I like that little bromance between him and Manu. He's coming clutch, man.
He's credit where it's true. Good young player coming through. Spare me a sec. Deserves better than United, but I'll say that.
What does he deserve? Son? Tell me.
Okay, do you see? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. My fear with Ahmad is. Do you remember when Saka first came through?
Yeah.
Within his third season, we slowly started to kind of climb up that ladder, and it allowed him to grow along with the progress of the team, and you climb up the ladder together.
You think he's peaked too early?
Do you? No, I fear with him, let's just say in 2-3 seasons' time, United aren't too far from where they're off now.
No.
Because what we've seen previously with the last few managers is first season goes all right, second season you dip, third season he's sacked, you bring in someone new.
Yeah, I agree.
We saw it with Rashford. We saw it with Greenwood even as well before
Mason.
the whole thing. Yeah. Garnacho now is copping it. I feel with Ahmad that the same thing's going to happen.
For me, this is me personally. I know you're asking me personally. I've seen Rashford come through.
Yeah.
I was in year 10. Don't forget. Seen Greenwood.
Yeah.
Greenwood had different problems off the pitch.
Yeah.
Garnacho. I've never been excited about a player. That's not a Chelsea player. I don't really care about. I like the yellow. There's something, I don't know. So you can't like, maybe it's the way, right? Maybe it's the way he celebrates. Maybe it's just him as a personality.
Yeah.
I like him, I really do. And I think him being of the cultural heritage that he is, him surrounding himself with good people, I think he's not going to have that root that Rashford had. I'll be honest. I think he's not going to have that root that Greenwood had.
Yeah.
I don't think he's got an ego like Garnacho.
No.
I think...
Sometimes it helps, but...
In terms of what?
Like, for example...
Oh, no, he's not the next CR7.
No. No. But in the sense of, let's say Garnacho gets dropped, he'll want to kind of be like, oh, I'm him. I'm that guy. I want to push. Now, Saka's got a little bit of it. Saka grew into it, but Saka, when he started, was very similar to Ahmad, where very humble, very nice, straight A student at school. As he got better, as the team progressed, he became, I'm that fucking guy. I'm him. I come into that team. Now, Ahmad...
You've got to be a bit of it. Yeah.
For Ahmad to have that, the team needs to grow. The team needs to actually, in 2-3 years' time, be challenging for something, and not just the Carabao Cup, not just...
Otherwise, he's going to move.
Otherwise, he's going to move. Someone's going to pick him up. You're telling me if we throw 60, 70 million at United, they won't give him to us?
Of course they do.
Like, that's my only fear with Ahmad. But I hope they give Ruben time. I hope they give certain players time to grow. Like De Ligt. If he stays there for the next 3-4 years, he'll become a leader. He'll grow to the player I think he'll...
Dalot needs to go. Shaw needs to go. Casemiro needs to go.
Dalot is the only one I disagree there. I like Dalot. But that's just me personally. I like Dalot as a fullback.
But they missed a volley from 3 yards out against West Ham.
I'm not about the shooting. As a fullback.
But wing back these days, what's the job? Especially in Ruben Amorim's system.
Take the shooting, take the scoring out of his game. As a fullback, fundamentally, in terms of how he performs on the pitch, you can't disagree. I like
attributes and putting it on the pitch is 2 different things.
Well, you might disagree with me. We'll agree to disagree. Okay. Dalot, I like. I think De Ligt should stay. I've actually said this to a few United fans. I think Maguire needs to stay.
He missed a 4-yard out.
Oh, bro, he's a centre back, bro.
Why is he up there in the 93rd
Because it's not the first time they've thrown him up front. Remember, freaking Ten Hag threw him up front with Ronaldo.
Back to Ten Hag ball.
Literally, do you remember that time we brought him on with Ronaldo? I think Maguire in a back 3 system is actually a good centre back. Okay. Who else do they have left back there?
Yeah, Euro.
Lenny Euro.
Well, they just signed him.
Yeah, well, you got Euro and De Ligt. They're both still fairly young. De Ligt is
United,
26.
You get 3 players to bring in Trent Trent. Right and left back immediately. That in his system. That's the problem.
Trying to think, who would you go out? I think Nuno Mendes is.
I'm talking about that. I'm the actual players. I'm talking about positional.
You need a fullback or a wing back.
2 and a midfielder.
Who's their backup their wing back behind Dalot?
Sure, brother.
You got Shaw, Dalot.
Diallo.
Diallo's been playing there. Yeah. I think Garnacho got thrown there once.
Yeah. Anthony.
Yeah. Would he make a half decent fullback, you reckon?
No, brother. He'll make a something I can't say.
You reckon they could do like a Dylan Perez with him, where they
where
they throw him up fullback and
Carl Viet for the next United job.
Anyway, prediction. We'll say it now. Where do you think United will finish this year?
9th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Yourself? Mate, you're not getting away scotch-free. I need something as well from you.
11.
Top 10. Big finish for United these days, man.
They're going to go through a period, bro. They're going to have a few wins, a few losses. They're going to go through it. Anyway, on to this last segment today, Tom.
Are you excited for it, Salam?
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the people think. We're doing the Premier League Team of the Season so far. We're taking the EAFC or that FIFA 20... Remember COVID FIFA?
If Florian Wirtz doesn't get a Team of the Year, I'm outraging.
If Cole Palmer gets a Team of the Year, I'm done playing the game.
Okay. Anyway, Salam. He's got a better chance than Saka, just letting you know. Yeah, cool. Appreciate it. Anyway.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the Saka voting here, Salam, from the people. Anyway, so guys, as Abdul was saying, Premier League Team of the Season so far. Abs, excited? Over the moon, I know. You were jumping.
Over the moon.
So, Abs, I'm going to tell you how this is going to work. We're going to go fans nominations for each position.
Yep.
We'll discuss them, and then we'll pick. Is that right? Or do you want to go your way, my way?
No, go fans first.
Yeah. Your nomination?
Actually, no, we'll go me, you, and then the fans. I feel like,
and then we'll come to a decision.
So it doesn't sway our decisions.
Love it. Okay.
Also, before we start, thank you to everyone that sent in their votes.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
We've collated on this piece of paper. There's a lot of names, a lot of tallies. We've had about 30 or 40. Yeah. So it should be exciting. All right. Abs, first nomination, kick it off. Goalkeeper. David Raya, guys. Wow.
David Raya.
That's what I thought.
All right, look, he's had a lot of big moments. A lot of big moments.
Flecken.
From
Brentford.
Pickford's a shout. I think
Brother Studden.
Onana's a shout.
Yeah.
Most clean sheets this season so far. Yeah. But I'm going to say Raya. Raya's come up clutch this last year.
Okay. Now, I'm going to go Flecken. Do you want to hear what the fans say? 2 votes for Pickford. 2 votes for Alisson. Martinez. Flecken with... Searles with 6. Onana with 4. Kelleher. And Raya with 3. And there's more than the next sheet that I forgot to...
Who got 6?
Searles. A lot of the boys voted Sauce. Concert
From
football,
Forest.
next girl wins, yeah.
Fair enough.
But I agree with that. Like, you look at Forest. Forest is going to have some plays in here, and you'll be excited by the right back position, which I know we're both going to agree on.
So who takes the cake here?
Sauce.
Are we basing it off there, or is it do we get
Think
to
about it,
override?
Sauce. Think about it, Sauce.
Just because Forest have done all right.
He's a fucking good keeper. He's old. I agree.
All jokes aside, though, have you seen like the big moments Ray's had this last year?
Yeah.
Champions League, in the Premier League.
What's that?
No, but in terms
Premier
of
League,
okay,
tennis
we'll base it just off Premier League. He's
That's what I
spent
thought.
the first 3 weeks of this season alone. He had 2 or 3 saves of the season nominations. Plus, look, we'll give it to Cells. I think
Cells?
Forest, have, yeah.
Left back, right back. Where do you want to start?
Go left back.
Left back. Got a couple here, Salam.
Yeah,
My nomination first.
yeah,
Interesting one.
yeah.
Kirkes from Bournemouth. I think he's been a revelation down the right, to be honest with them, bro. I think I really love the look of him.
Yeah.
I really love Semenyo on the other side. They've done a couple of diags this year from Kirkes to Semenyo. I like Bournemouth, I do. I think it's been a revelation, bro. Up and down, non-stop. I was going to go Yoshko, but then I realised I might actually get kicked off the podcast if I name Yoshko, judging by their recent form. So I'm going to give it to Kirkes. Thoughts?
Not a bad option.
Okay, talk to me.
I'm going to Sideshow Bob.
Michael Correa.
Yeah.
Why? We going Euro form or?
No, he's had a good season. I think the other option is Andy Robertson for me.
Andy?
Yeah.
Robert for Liverpool?
He's had a good season. Can't disagree with me there.
I was going to go the other Robertson for Fulham.
Yeah. Look, it's either him or
Correa.
no, it's Kukurea, bro. Like, look, I'm
you
trying to check. Mind you, FYI, I'm thinking of these as I go.
Yeah.
Kukurea has probably had the best season so far of any left back in terms of continuing on from the Euros. Our left backs we've had 4 play this season as it is.
Well, one of them's got a nomination. Can you guess who it is?
Calafiori,
No.
Timber.
Yes. So we've got Timber on 1, Guardiola on 1, keyword, Yoshko. Hall from Newcastle, Lewis Hall 2, Kirkes 3, Kukurea 4, Mazraoui 1, and the overwhelming Anthony Robertson from Fulham, Salam, with 8.
You know the funny thing? He was there last year as well.
And he got a nomination as well last year. I remember discussing this at the same time.
Ooh. Was could I have a guess of who voted for Dallo or Mazraoui?
Talk to me.
Was it who I think it is? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Look, I'm going to override this one.
Oh, as you normally do, Salam. Talk to me.
I'm going to give it to Kukurea.
Okay.
I just think that he's like... I know Robertson's been good, but I feel like it's a bit of a hipster pick to pick Robinson. So, do you agree on Kukurea?
You got 8 hipsters. Anyway.
Would you agree on Kukurea?
Yeah, I go Kukurea. Choice player. Love that. To the opposite flank, Salam. Only 2 nominations. Yours is?
Can't say Trent.
That's one of them. That's one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
Give you a clue. Nottingham Forest.
No, I know.
Yeah, that brother's got 12 nominations.
Really?
Yeah, 12, and Trent's got the other 3.
Shit.
I'm giving it to Taylor.
I'm going to give it to Taylor. There's no point in me
No,
voting for that.
done.
12.
Fans, you got your pick. Well done.
Look, a shout. I'll be honest. A shout. I was going to say I would have thrown Timber in there. I think he's had a really good season.
All right. Yeah, you got nominated for
Because
that.
he has been playing on the right more than the left.
Yeah,
Forever
okay.
voted for him on the left side.
There's a few.
Yeah, go on.
Salam, 2 centre-backs.
Yeah.
I can't see any way around this besides the 2 that I'm going to give it to. I'm going Van Dijk and Saliba. Yours? Don't try and be hipster. Don't try and be cool. Because we've got 6 nominations here, which is interesting.
Van Dijk, yes.
Okay.
I will say the other one, who catches people sleeping usually, is Gabriel.
That's the other one. So we've got VVD with 9, Saliba with 10, Murillo from Forest with 2,
Sorry, how many people that watch Forest week in, week out?
Milenkovic 4
Oh, my Lord.
from Forest,
Yeah.
Renato. We have a discussion off camera. Renato,
De Ligt.
Kanate,
Oh, my Lord, yeah.
Gabriel with 6,
Yeah.
and Delict with 3. Delict with 3 from Manchester United. Delict with 3.
How many United fans watch this podcast?
Delict with 3.
I think Van Dijk's a shoe-in. I think he's had
Van
a
Dijk's-
comeback season
Van
and a
Dijk's.
half.
It's between Saliba and Gabriel.
I would give it to Gabriel. Only because the goals, his revelation of corners this season has been absolutely insane. Now, I love Saliba. You know how much I love Saliba.
Yeah.
But I think Gabriel's been low-key that bit more important to us this year.
Okay. So we're going Van Dijk, Gabriel.
Who are you voting for?
I said Saliba, Van Dijk.
All right. We'll have a quick Sispe Proc.
No, we'll go Gabriel.
You want to go Gabriel?
I might be Gabriel because I'm requiring you to give me the left winger, but we'll talk about that.
No.
We'll talk about that.
No. I'm not taking it. Look, at the end of the day, I'm happy with either.
I'll go Gabriel.
Who did people vote for?
Gabriel. Oh, sorry, Saliba. No, Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel.
Who did we say left back?
Left back was Cucurella. You give it Cucurella.
Do we override this?
No.
Should we override this? Because I think we should.
Why?
I think we should go. I think
Van Dijk, Gabriel.
Gabriel left back.
Gabriel left back.
Right,
Stop. No, we're not doing something with the information. We've got the full thank you.
Hey, if FIFA can do it, so can we.
Yeah, we're big at the
if
FIFA.
EA Sports can do it, so can we.
Yeah. No, we're not doing it.
Gabriel, Saliba, Van Dijk.
Brother, stop. Nah, brother. No.
Beautiful, mate.
Nah.
Anyway,
Nah.
We'll go
Gabriel Van Dijk.
Gabriel Van Dijk.
Okay. Now, I made this one simple for the fans when we put out the questions. 3 flat centre mids.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about 10s, 8s, whatever. Gravenberg with 13 votes.
Yeah.
If you don't give it to him, I'm walking out.
Yeah, go on.
Kovacic with 2.
Oh, my Lord.
Mateo. Gee up. Palmer with 16. If he's not in there, I'm out.
Yeah.
Rice with 2. Caicedo with 3. Odegaard with 1. 1? Was that you, Salah? McAllister with 6. Kulusevski with 5. And James Maddison with 1. I don't know how Maddison got in there. Kulusevski with 6, by the way. That's a shout. Are you surprised by that one, Salam? Kulusevski with 6.
A little bit.
I think he's had a better year than last year, to be honest.
Surprised me again. How many people watch Tottenham?
I'm surprised how Kovacic got 2 nominations. And I promise you they weren't
I know
there.
how Kovacic has got 2 nominations. Okay, look, I think one of the Liverpool midfielders has to be in
It's
there.
Gravenberg.
It's probably Gravenberg.
There's no other way around it.
Reluctantly Gravenberg.
Who's your 3 before we? Let's go. No, but be completely unbiased.
Gravenberg, Palmer.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Ooh, that third one's hard. See, because you look at Forest, their midfielders don't stand out.
No.
And the only one I could think of from Fulham's Iwobi, but Iwobi's been playing either wing back. Is he playing wing back?
Left wing, right wing.
I'm going to go Odegaard.
Okay.
I think it's more not even stats. I think this season when he's been playing, you see how important he is to the team. And I think that's where in previous seasons we look at De Bruyne and we undervalue what he does because of how important he is to the team. So I'm going to go Odegaard, Palmer and Gravenberg.
I've gone Gravenberg, Palmer and Kulusevski. I really like Dejan. I really like that. I've always liked Dejan. I've always, and I think since coming into midfield, almost as like that 10, almost, I enjoy watching him play, I'll be honest. That's me. So,
Dejan.
As a 3, Gravenberg and Palmer shoe-ins, correct?
Yeah.
Who's that third? Talk to me.
Odegaard.
He's only got 1 vote from the fans, bro.
Because some people don't know ball.
We love our fans and we don't want to disappoint
We love
them.
you guys, but
Thank
sometimes...
That's from Abdul. Abdul is the guy on the right, left.
Right. I can't think of anyone else. Like... Man City haven't really had anyone.
McAllister?
You're asking the wrong person about Liverpool. In all honesty, I'd love to turn my bias.
As a podcast host, would you like to turn your bias though for a second?
Yeah, but I don't think that, McAllister's been good. He hasn't been as good as Gravenberg.
Better than Odegaard?
I think the impact that Odegaard's had on Arsenal is more than what McAllister's had on Liverpool.
So in these 20 games that have been played, 18, 19, 20 for some teams, who's had a bigger impact?
On the team?
Brother.
On their team.
When Odegaard's played?
When Odegaard's played, he's been beyond their best player, Saka.
Saka.
But then again, even when he wasn't playing, we just weren't functioning. You take McAllister out of that team, you bring in Curtis Jones. Will they move on and have a decent day?
Different.
Still.
Player.
Still. Look, it's...
Gravenberg, Palmer, 30s. Talk to me. Hit me. Kulusevski, Odegaard, Rice, Caicedo. Give me someone. Remember, I'm just reminding you, the third favourite from the fans was Kulusevski, closely followed by McAllister, then Odegaard.
Who's the brother that plays for Fulham?
Brother, what are the nominations from the fans? Come on, man.
Look. I'm surprised there's no Bruno Fernandes in there, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
Look, I'm going to give it to Odegaard.
Okay.
I just think... Actually talk to me. Do you not think that the impact he's had on the team this year is more than 90% of that list? Outside of Palmer...
Yep.
And maybe Gravenberch, I think the impact that he's had on the Arsenal team...
Caicedo?
You take him out, you bring in Lavia, you're not going to get much of a difference.
Different player. Caicedo's been a revelation this year.
I think Odegaard...
I'll give you Odegaard.
I think consistency-wise, it's Odegaard.
Yep.
But then again, he goes under the radar a lot in the sense of his standard is so far up here that people expect he only... So when his standard drops to here, people will turn around and shit on him for it. When in reality, there's a lot of players that can't even get to here.
Off the podcast, I'll tell you who voted for Odegaard. I'll tell you, you'd be surprised.
Really?
You'd be very surprised. He's one of our good mates as well.
Is it the same guy that voted for the United player?
Off camera somewhere. Salam, right wing, 3 nominations. For me, I don't see the point of
Salah, move on. I'm actually.
Salah,
Yeah.
18 votes.
Yeah.
Saka 3, Diaz 2. One of those brothers live in Newcastle, but we'll talk.
Okay.
Shout out Zane.
I'm gonna do something different here. I'm gonna do something different.
You dare switch? No.
I'm doing it.
No. We can at least get.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Salah, and we're gonna put this forward now. Do you not think Salah's been better than every single striker in the league?
Salam.
Do you not think?
Stop.
Okay. Can we move? Let's do the left side first. Go to the left side.
We are co-hosts, by the way. Left wing.
I'm doing this blindly.
Left wing. And this is where you're going to be surprised. And I want you to take the fans' consideration here, please. Okay? I know you don't like our fans. Listen to me.
No, I love our fans.
Oh, yeah?
I just question their knowledge sometimes. Yeah.
Mateus Cunha from Wolves.
Yeah.
Give me a number between 10 and 20.
20.
18 nominations for Mateus Cunha.
Can he play up front?
18 nominations for Mateus Cunha.
Does he not play up front?
No, he plays on the left. They move around.
Yeah.
Apparently. Gordon with 2. Brian Mbebu, my brother.
Ooh.
My brother with 3.
Yeah.
I just want you to take the fans into account first. Okay?
But he doesn't play on the left.
So, I think Cunha. I'll be honest, Cunha.
More than Brian?
Yeah.
Brian.
Mine was Brian. And as well. No, you're going to Cunha. Come on, bro.
Brian.
18 votes for Mateus Cunha with the fans.
Do you think that Cunha has been a better player than Brian Mbeumo this season? Even though Brian Mbeumo every single game, win, lose or draw, he's pretty much been up there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give it to Cunha.
Mateus Cunha?
We'll give it to Cunha.
Okay, well done. Fans? Well done.
Striker.
Striker. You'll be surprised on this one. You will be. 5 nominations, Salam. Nicholas Jackson was mine.
Yeah.
After my Senegal comments, I thought I'll give it to the brother. Who was yours?
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, because I know where you're going. Right. Oh, so predictable. The other 4, Salam. Haaland with 2.
Oh, yeah. Been below standard this year.
15 goals. 16 with the pen. Only 1 penalty scored from Haaland. Salam. John Duran. I know who that brother was. We'll have a chat off screen as well. Isak with 7. And Chris Wood with 9. If you don't give it to anyone besides Chris Wood or Alexander Isak, I'm outside that door.
Can we do the right thing? Can we actually do the right thing?
No, we are not going
Thomas,
Saka and Salah.
We
are not going Saka and Salah.
Thomas, we control this show. We make this team of the year.
No, we don't.
You're telling
So
me...
what's the point of asking the fans?
Because someone could have turned around and said Salah up front and Saka on the right.
They didn't, surprise.
We have given... Look, let's give the fans one other vote. What's one that we overrode?
Left back.
Who did we say? Who did they say?
Let's say Robertson.
We'll give them Robertson.
Because he wants Saka on the right.
No, because I genuinely think, even Odegaard, I'm willing to give away Odegaard for whoever they voted.
Bakayo's injured.
Kai.
Bakayo.
Surprised
you fucking throw Havertz in there in the nominations. Here you go.
Bakayo only got
back from illness.
No,
Kai's here.
But you look at Bakayo's record the last season.
No, last season.
Yeah, this season alone itself. Can I pull up? Can you speak to the fans for a sec? Yeah.
Fans, I apologise. I really do. I really do for this man's insavourable inability. No, I'm not. I'm looking at your phone. Insavourable inability to put his Arsenal bias aside for the greater good of the podcast. If Chris Wood or Alexander Isaac doesn't get it,
5 goals, 10 assists in 16 matches. Oh my God. Sorry.
5 goals and 10. What's a striker's job?
Hold on.
What's a striker's job?
Hold on. Salah, by far.
Johnny, Jules, are you hearing this?
Hold on. Hear me out. Salah, by far, 18 goals, 13 assists. Salah is 2 goals ahead of Erling Haaland at the moment. Let's take a vote here. Am I wrong in saying...
You are wrong.
Am I wrong?
Stop. Take Alexander Isaac out of Newcastle. Where are they? Shit. Take Chris Wood out of Nottingham Forest. Where are they? Shit.
Take Salah out of Liverpool's attack. Where are they?
Sorry. Jota,
31
Gakpo,
goals.
Diaz, Nunes,
Thomas,
Harvey Elliott.
Hear it out.
They got replacement.
31 goal contributions.
Abdul.
Okay, who would you put up front?
I've told you. Chris Wood or Alexander Isaac. Happy with either. My Wood was Wood.
Well, who?
My choice was Wood.
Okay, so do you think, asking yourself, do you think Bukayo Saka has had a better season than Chris Wood and Alexander Isaac? I think so.
Has your Wood had a better season or Chris Wood? Sorry.
Oh, my Wood's...
we'll
keep that conversation.
Yeah, so listen to me. Chris Wood, no other conversations, and Mohamed Salah on the right.
Okay. Why are you so against putting Mohamed Salah down the middle when it's a position that is actually...
It's not a fucking FIFA 19 shapeshifter card,
but
for God's sake,
can.
brother.
You can.
No, man, it's not. It's not. Is it not?
You can.
Abdul, it's not.
You actually can,
It's
though.
really not.
It really can
Come
be.
on, brother, we don't even have to.
Just tell me.
I've got 35 of those fucking fans outside waiting to come in and storm you.
No.
And you're a big man, they'll take you,
No.
Come on, man,
Honestly,
it's not right. No, don't.
Honestly. Playing Salah...
Give me Chris Wood, next podcast I'll rock up in an Arsenal shirt.
No, because I know you rock up an Arsenal shirt.
Oh.
I don't want you to
red
rock
one
up
as
an Arsenal shirt. I want you to have some respect for your team.
Mamuti, Evan, Mike.
Question. I'm going to ask for a vote of the...
Abdul, fuck your vote.
Hold on. And if the vote goes, whatever the vote says, we go from there.
John.
Am I wrong in putting Salah up front and Bukayo Saka on the right, considering the season they've both had? Putting Salah over Chris Wood. Even though Bukayo Saka's had a better season than every other striker nomination.
Oh, bro, no, stop. We're going to go at hour 30 on Chris.
He's a stat man.
Ask Matt first. Chris Wood, there you go, that's one.
Chris Wood has 13 goal
No,
contributions in 20 matches. Bukayo Saka has 15 and 16.
Hello.
And I'm also trying to be not...
Mohamed Salah has more goals scored than goal contributions Chris Wood has in general.
So this brother is just for also stat man. Stats. Jamie Carragher has voted. Gary Neville has voted. All the pundits that have ex-professionals have played.
Oh, there is a pundit out there that I've seen that I put a shocking one in there. He didn't even include Salah.
I'm talking about him. That have all included Salah on the right wing. All included Salah on the right. I'm telling you, it's not a shapeshifter card. It's not a little Globetrotters little promotion.
Saka also has more goal contributions than
I don't
Cunha.
care. I don't care. We're not changing positions here.
But he's also right and it makes sense.
Julian.
Like I agree with Chris Wood, but also you put Mo Salah.
Bro, even Alexander Isaac has
Okay,
been the best.
how about-
He's been the best striker in the Premier League.
Okay, how about we leave this to the fans? How about we leave this to the fans? We'll post up a story tomorrow morning, and we'll see what the results in, and then we'll come next week and we'll give the final results. Leave it to everyone.
That's what I've tried to do the whole thing.
I know. I just feel like you can't.
Keep that first thing tomorrow morning.
I'm willing to.
Fuck, man.
You do not understand.
That could have been done in 20 minutes.
I feel like it's hard done by leaving Saka out of this because he has had a very good
It's
season.
hard done by you.
Hard done by a
Hard
lot
done
of
by the
people.
whole Premier League community? No. Maybe not. By you? Yeah, absolutely.
This is my problem is I think that Mohamed Salah has been so good, and I also think Mohamed Salah and Bukayo Saka are so far above a lot of other attackers in this league. It's a shame that they both play in the same position. It's right. It's a shame that they're both playing the same position. Because if you could have them both in that
Team
team,
bar in the front three. Goalkeeper.
Bro.
Shut up. Goalkeeper. Searles. Left back. You've considered Cucurella. Robertson for your potential Saka swap. Robertson. 2 centre backs. We've gone with VVD and Gabriel.
Yeah.
Correct. And right back, we've gone with
Aina
from Nottingham Forest. 3 centre mids. Gravenberg, Palmer, and Odegaard. Another Arsenal player. Left wing, Mateus Cunha.
Yeah.
And striker, Wood, and Salah on the right, was it? Sorry, or...
I'm willing, and I think this is the right decision to
We'll
do.
go with the fans.
I'm willing to take this concession.
Yep.
I'm willing to give McAllister for
Yep.
Odegaard.
Yep.
you play Salah up front and you play Saka down the right.
I really want to go to Newcastle, Salam. I love Sweden as well. And I really don't want to upset those people. Okay.
Take you to New Zealand. We can visit Chris Wood and have a discussion with him. I think he might agree with me too, to be honest.
How would he? Chris Wood.
I heard his press conference the other day. He might actually agree. I think it's the right thing. I'm happy to concede Odegaard. I'm happy to give them McAllister because he has had an exceptional season.
I can't wait for that story tomorrow morning. Can't wait for my story.
Saka up front.
Sure, Salam, whatever you like.
We'll leave it to the fans.
No.
We're going to leave it to the fans.
We're going to do it your
We're going to leave it to the fans.
Okay, fine.
We're going to leave it to the fans. We're going to leave it to the fans. Anyway.
Someone just said Cole Palmer up front off the camera.
Cole Palmer up front.
That's how deluded you are, by the way. You've decided every formations.
I didn't. Salah's played striker.
You did.
Salah's played striker.
In fucking FIFA and FIFA 19.
Listen, at the end of the day, I've come into this. I'm
open-minded. If you say open-minded, I'm outside.
Open, Michael. Anyway, on that note, should we...
I'm so fucking... I come in with such good ideas as well, and I'm going like, it's going to be great. It's going to be like everyone's got their votes. Get all the boys involved, and one female who respond. Like, just
shout out.
Was it mum as well? J up, lad. I was like, you know what I mean, like.
I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy.
You've decided the last minutes to try and be that guy.
I'm not gonna be that guy.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not gonna be that guy. For the sake of the people and the vote, Thomas, tomorrow morning we put up a story.
Yep.
We asked them, is it okay in a team this season so far to include Salah at striker and Saka on the right wing, or Chris Wood and Bukayo Saka? We'll give them the two options.
Chris Wood and Mohamed Salah on the right.
Chris Wood and Mohamed Salah, sorry. My bad. Sorry, I dream of Bukayo Saka sometimes.
Clip that. That's the thumbnail, and we're done. There's the potty.
Tom, mate, you know, I do love you very much.
Yep, I struggle too, but I do as well.
You know, I love myself as well. Yeah, anyway, on that note, pleasure as always.
Glad to be back, Salam, as well. Glad to be back after a long break. Yep. Good to see Bella Vista Hotel as always. Got rid of one mic, but replaced it with a working one. Which is good. And,
apologies about that last episode of Bella Vista as well.
I'm sure Hayden Matthews didn't want to hear my voice anyway. Abdul, pleasure as always, brother. We have been UBF. I've been Thomas.
And I've been Bukayo Saka's #1 fan, Abs.
More than #1 fan, or just...
Bukayo Saka's stan. #Pookie, whatever you want to call me.
And we'll call it there. We have been United by Football.
Ciao.